Welcome back to another episode of Steve Pulaski Tries It, the show dedicated to the analysis and appreciation of the products we know, love, and consume. So here we go. Today, guys, I'm tackling a Speedway exclusive. Speedway is in the gas station, okay? I was getting gas today. Noticed a big advertisement for Mountain Dew Pitch Black, okay? Never heard of it. I'm still waiting on trying to get Mountain Dew Black Label, which I doubt I'll ever get. That's their latest exclusive where they released it, I think, on university campuses only. And it's not alcoholic, even though Black Label is usually associated with whiskey or scotch. But I've been trying to get that. So if anybody knows where I can get that, leave a comment. Because I know it's on Fountain. It's a fountain drink, but they also make they also can it as well, I believe, in 16-ounce cans. So let me know if you guys know where I can find Mountain Dew Black Label. Hit me up, or let me see where online where I can purchase it, because I have no idea, okay? And I've been dying to try it. I've been wanting to do a big special for Steve Pulaski Tries It. Anyway, today we're going to have to make do with what we got, and today we have Mountain Dew Pitch Black. I really don't know how many calories this has or anything. The reason being, or like what the sugar counters and anything. The reason being, this is an exclusive at Speedway, but it's an exclusive that's on a fountain beverage or a frozen beverage, meaning like a slushy. The Speedway by my house did not have the frozen, did not have the slushy. I'd be interested in hearing if the Speedway by you guys has it or not. It comes in like a purple, it's like a purple slushy, slurpee kind of thing. Like I said, the Speedway by my house didn't have it. I might check around the neighborhood if I'm hanging with my buddies this week, see if we can find it or whatnot, but it said the frozen one isn't available everywhere, and of course it ain't available by me. But they did fortunately have the fountain beverage, which is what I'm going to be tasting out today, and what I wanted to taste ultimately. I just put a tiny bit of ice in there, so hopefully it won't affect the flavoring. Like I said, I picked it up today, and then I stored it in my fridge for a little while. But it's Mountain Dew Pitch Black. This is a 32-ounce cup. I thought about getting like a bigger size, but I'm like, for Christ's sake, like I don't need 52 ounces of soda. Like, good God, man. You know, those are more for Slurpees that take up more volume. But like, God, 52 ounces of soda, that's over 3 cans of soda. That's over 3 cans of soda. Think about that for a minute. So Mountain Dew Pitch Black, the color, you can pretty much adequately judge it from here. It's not black, but it's like a dark purple. Almost a little bit darker than violet, but it is a purple. It's not black. Okay, so Mountain Dew Pitch Black, even though it's purple, whatever. Like I said, I don't know the calorie count or anything, and I don't know the sugars and the carbohydrates and whatnot. I'm gonna have to go on what I have, which is not much. So, cheers. Let's try out Mountain Dew Pitch Black. Oh, thank God I did not get the 52 ounce or the 44 ounce. This has the weirdest taste to it. The only thing, and this is going to sound so weird, I can't believe I'm going to say this. I'm going to take one more sip before I even say this. The thing tastes like stove gas, okay? Now, if you don't know what stove gas is, I know not everybody can smell it. Stove gas is what happens when you leave the if you have a gas oven, not an electric one. If you have a gas oven, if you leave the gas running, like let's say the burner's on, but the burner isn't lit, or it's not, you know what I mean, it's not on fire or whatever, it leaks out gas into your home. And if your whole entire house fills with stove gas, if you go to light a match or strike the stove, you run the risk of setting your house on fire. It's a very flammable gas. Now, stove gas in its natural form does not have a scent to it. They add a scent. They put some chemicals into the stove gas so that you can smell it and recognize, shit, there's stove gas. Like, they can't do that with carbon monoxide, obviously, but they do that with stove gas for that purpose, okay? Stove gas doesn't have a natural smell. The chemicals make it smell like that. And only if you smell stove gas do you know what it tastes like. Or do you know what it's like, because you can almost taste it. That's how bad it is. And that's what it smells like. This thing is horrible, man. I don't know what the hell kind of flavor. I keep drinking it because I'm trying to figure out what the hell the flavor is. Oh, God. It does have the same kind of mouthfeel as like stove gas does. And it's funny because my father and mother can't smell it. Okay, so I'm the one who can smell it. Okay, I have the misfortune or the fortune of smelling it. I've come home sometimes. My mother's left the stove on by accident. I come in, I'm like, the house reeks like stove gas. You have to open the windows and then shut the oven off, and it takes about 15 minutes to get out of your house. But it's the absolute most abhorrent smell you can imagine. I mean, God, I'd rather smell a farmhouse than stove gas. I really would. This is horrible, though, man. It's got some weird taste to it, and it's only at like the very end you get kind of like a grape soda kind of aftertaste to it. But in terms of like the initial taste and then the taste that lingers, it's a very pungent, awful taste. I don't know what that is. Like I said, the only thing I can describe it as is stove gas, and I'm probably the only YouTube reviewer or reviewer of this drink that's going to use that term. But that's exactly what it tastes like. It tastes like a burnt chemical kind of flavor, and then at the end it tops off with grape. So like the aftertaste isn't too bad, honestly. I kind of get contradicted myself. The aftertaste isn't too bad. Like it's got kind of a grapey aftertaste to it, but like, God, man, what you got to taste to get to that is horrible, man. Out of 4 stars, I'm giving this thing a 1.5. Okay, it's not undrinkable, but it's just close enough to being. I mean, God, this is a wretched beverage. Honestly, it's got a horrible pungent taste to it. It's not palatable at all. It isn't consistent either. I just noticed that, like, you get that pungent stove gas kind of taste initially. If you hold it in your mouth long enough, it lingers a little bit, and then it kind of dissolves into like this artificial, overly sweetened grape flavor. So 1.5 stars for the Speedway exclusive Mountain Dew Pitch Black. Okay, yeah. If you have it near you, I'd be interested to hear what your take on it. If you have the slushy, I can't imagine how much worse that slushy's got to be, or that frozen beverage. Like and let me know. Leave a comment below and let me know what you guys want to see further on Steve Pulaski Tries It going forward. What you want to see me review. Thank you guys for watching. Sub if you haven't. I'll talk to you later. Bye.